So I'm going to tackle the strong side in kind of a troubleshooting position in here. Again, this is also coming off of Matt Darcy's Iron Maiden system, and I'm just using it for techniques for the dummy. Works very well. We have the strong side, or the overhook side. We're overhooking the arm, and we have our harness. Maybe we have our foot in, maybe we don't, maybe we can't get it in. And we kind of have this, this power back half guard kind of set up in here, right? We've already dealt with them, getting strong and powering to their knees. And then we shrimp and we do this kind of back retention kind of thing. The next thing I want to talk about is if they do the right move. The right move would be to take their right hand, push their foot off, turn their back to the mat, and scrape themselves off, right? So what I want to do in here is, maybe I got in this position where I've got my harness, I go to throw the rear naked choke up, he defends, they defend in here, so I peel, punch, pass, and I pass it off the hand, I got a choke, and he got this in here. Maybe they get his hand free, I don't like it, I go 2-on-1, right? They're starting to get this turn. They're starting to get this turn to get their back flat to the floor, and they're starting to kick this heel off, right? So what I'm gonna do here is switch this to my right hand. My left hand is gonna grab this collar on the other side. So what you're doing is you're controlling the turn. I'm controlling him a little bit by holding his arm this way from getting his back flat, and I'm controlling him from like turning away, doing the other motion with this hand. So I have 2 points of control for the rotation. So as he's starting to go, I'm going to use this motion to come up. So I use this choppy motion, and I let go of this hand. And as they're getting in here, I'm getting to the point of kind of a point of no return. As soon as they get their back flat, it's kind of hard for me to do this motion in here that I want to do. So I want to get it to the spot where they've broken the chest to back connection here, and they're really getting to the point where it's the next move they do, they're kind of out of it. So as they're going and they're kicking this foot off, I'm chopping and I'm coming up and grabbing this kind of horse collar in the back. All right, so I'm putting 4 fingers in the back of their collar behind their neck, along their vertebrae. And now it does make a difference if they get over this foot and they try to get their back flat. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prevent them from getting their back flat with my right hand and pulling this collar in. And as I'm doing that, as I chopped up, I came to my elbow. Now from here, I'm gonna use my left foot in post to unweight my right leg and do kind of a little chair sit. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold them right in here for a little bit, control them from turning with my knee, and then from here is, a lot of people will just kind of throw this in right away, right? You can get in this position and hold for a little bit to see where they're gonna go. And this knee is a little bit of a brace. Then from here, you just kind of kick your leg straight and around. And now you have that belt line hook. And then from here, you can push into them a little bit, turn them over. Windshield wiper your foot out, get that nice angle. I mean, some people will roll back like this, and it's not right or wrong. It puts you in a different kind of position. You can get in here, it's fine. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of do a chair sit in here. I'm pulling these down tight, taking the space away. I'm leaning into them, windshield wiper on my toes. And then from here, I'm gonna fall at an angle. And as I fall on the angle, I'll hook their shoulder, right? And now you can go into this position here. You have an arm, you can get into this. You can get into your triangle. So again, let's do it again. So we have the overhook side. We have a harness, seat belt, right? We get in this position here. They're fighting the hands because I go to choke, peel, punch, pass, intercept. I start to feel them turning away. As they're starting to turn away, I take this hand out They're really getting away. I could probably adjust a little bit, but maybe they get this hand free. I'm gonna go 2-on-1 here. Again, if their neck is free, you go for the choke, but they're starting to turn. Maybe I don't have this hook in. What I'm gonna do now is switch my right hand and hold their left hand. My left hand is now gonna grab this far collar and kind of control that rotation. I chop up, I grab that collar here. They're getting over my foot. If they don't, then you're just gonna take your other hook and kick them off. As you do that, come up to this little chair sit, control the hip, kick over, and you get that belt line hook. And the belt line hook, now what you do is you lean forward, toes to the mat, fall to the ankle, catch that. Now from here you can blade, boom, or even from here, you know, you're now in a position where, you know, you have the arm bar. You can switch out.